everyone and welcome to is it day 4 of Annette-mas? I think it's day 4. I could be completely wrong. Oh my god, I'm already like losing track of December. This is gonna be a long month. But today's video is going to be super exciting because Alter Ego has come out with a new palette and I have it in my hands right here because they sent it to me. So thank you so much, Alter Ego, for sending me another one of your palettes. I can't wait to play with this one because this is the one that has really intrigued me the most out of all of the palettes that they have come out with. This is the Aurora palette. So basically this is a dupe for the Natasha Denona mini, is it the Sunrise palette? I think it's called a Sunrise palette. I'll have the picture up on the screen so you can see the comparison. So I'm gonna open this up. I'm going to take it out of the packaging if I can open this somehow. So here is what the palette looks like, and then you have the back side, you have the names of the shadows on here, but you also have that inside of the palette. So let's open this together. I'm expecting there to be a slip that's going to fall out because that always happens. And this is what the palette looks like. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's literally exactly the same. I am so excited about this, although I don't think I'll be able to do a Christmas look today, but maybe if we do something in like the purple, I don't know. I feel like if I do something purple, I should be able to make it look kind of Christmassy, but it's probably not going to be a very holiday-y look today just because of this color story. But I mean, this is beautiful. So I do have a code with Alter Ego if you guys are interested in buying any of the palettes. It's not a affiliated code or anything. It's just a code to save you some money. I'll have it up on the screen right here because I don't remember all of my codes because I feel like they're all different and they're for different percentages. So it'll be on the screen and it will also be in my description box as well as a link to where you can buy this palette, or if you just want to go on their site and check out and see what they have because they do have some really nice products. And they also sent me their new false lashes, which if you are new to my channel, you probably don't know that I don't wear lashes. So I have 8 pairs of lashes here. I will show them to you though, just because I know a lot of you probably do care. So let me go ahead and just give you a quick run through of the lashes that they came out with. So this is the first pair. This is called the Flare lashes. Then we have the Celeb lashes, the Plush lashes, the Craze, Hipster, Amore, Royal, and last but not least, the Posh lashes. So I am kind of tempted to like try to wear a pair of these just because lashes always, I don't know, I feel like everybody looks so good in lashes, but I just don't have the patience or the skills to put them on, and every time I try it, I just get so upset and I give up and I'm just like, lashes aren't for me. But I am tempted to try them just because they did send them to me and they do look beautiful. These are synthetic lashes and I think a lot of people would really like them. Just from like looking at them, I think the styles are really pretty and there's something for everybody. So even though I'm not going to be, you know, using these on a regular basis, I'm still very grateful that they sent them to me so I can show them to you in case there are any of these that you would like to pick up yourself. Now I tried to figure out like how much these lashes are going to cost, but it looks like they haven't launched yet and they also haven't like talked about them on their Instagram. So I don't know if I was supposed to mention these, but they sent them to me, so that's what I'm going to do. The palette does retail for $15, which is very inexpensive. At least I think so because that's what the other ones cost, so I'm just kind of assuming now. But let's go ahead and swatch this palette real quick so we can see if the formula is the same as the other ones that I have in my collection already. So this palette has 15 shades, 8 shimmers, and 7 mattes. I don't know exactly what the Natasha Denona palette is, but I would assume it's probably the same thing since, you know, it is a dupe palette. I think that the palette swatched really well. As with the other palettes that I have from Alter Ego, I felt like the formula was very similar. The mattes seemed very buildable. They don't go on like super opaquely at first swipe, so I do have to kind of build them up on my swatches, but the shimmer seemed beautiful. I'm really excited to test out this palette, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base. So I really don't know where I'm going with this today, but let's just start and take it one color at a time here. So I'm gonna first start off by dipping into Nova, and this is a beautiful kind of raspberry shade. Oh, I love this. I can't wait to put this on my eyes. So I think I'm gonna just put this into my crease and we'll just kind of see what happens. So I'm first gonna go ahead and just start by packing this shadow on to make sure it gets as pigmented as I can get it here. And so far my impression with all of my other Alter Ego palettes is that the mattes are very buildable and they're just like, they're very easy to work with, and I really appreciate that in mattes. So I'm just taking this all the way through my crease here. I'm thinking I kind of want to do a bit of a halo eye, so I think I'm going to go ahead and really just blend this upwards and have this be like the only crease shade, because there's nothing I want to blend this out with that's not going to make this into like a sunset look. And like, I get it, that's like the theme of the palette, but we're in December. I don't want to do a summer look right now. So I'm going to try to make this into a more of a Christmas look and have it be like a purple look, but we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to take my time and really like build up the shadow like where I want it, and then also blend it out at the same time. And I'm using my Sigma E42 brush here. And I'm also going to go ahead and take this shade down to my lower lash line and blend it out. And I love the color of this so much. This is like one of my favorite colors, I think. Just going back into that blending brush, and I'm just going to work on blending this all the way around my eye here. And I do feel like I need to just let you guys know that I'm not going to have time to do any kind of multiple look videos in December, because I just have so much going on. And I'm also going to be leaving for Norway for 10 days at the end of December, so I really have a lot of pre-filming to do, and I just don't have time to do any multiple look videos right now. So even if I get some new palettes, sorry in advance that I'm not going to have time to really spend like a ton of time with them right now, but I'm going to try to when I get back from December, which honestly is going to be very busy then too, because we're going to Australia for 3 weeks in January, so it's just going to be a, you know, busy couple of months. So don't expect a lot of multiple look videos from me in the near future. I'm sorry about that. I wish I could, but sometimes it's just too busy and those videos just take such a long time to make. So I'm probably going to focus more on like single look videos. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to go back to any of the palettes that I do first impression with. It just means that I'm not going to be focusing on them as much as, you know, I have been in the past, just for like the next upcoming months. But I'm really excited about our trip to Australia. That's going to be so fun. And I feel like it's going to be a nice, well-deserved like vacation that doesn't have anything to do with like holidays and stuff. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really consider going to see family like a holiday. Like, a holiday to me is like going somewhere, just me and my husband, where we can just like relax and not have any plans whatsoever and just like do whatever we want whenever we want, kind of thing. That's like my idea of a vacation. Like, seeing family is fun and all, but it's not like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like that freeing, you know? So let's go in and start making the halo eye here. So I think I want that to be mostly shimmers, and I really want to use this red shimmer because it's beautiful. This one is called Ray, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the inner and the outer corner of my eye. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit more of that matte shade and just put that down where I'm about to put down the shimmer, because I don't want the shimmer to be like all the way into my tear duct. Just taking a little bit more of this on the very outer corner too. Okay, let's go in with the Ray now. I am gonna go ahead and spray this, and I'm not gonna pull it all the way out or all the way in. I'm gonna mostly focus it like on the edge of where like I don't have any shadow. I'll show you what I mean. It's very hard to explain. So I'm gonna place that like right here, and then I'm gonna leave a little bit of room just in the very middle of my eye here. And I'm using my Morphe E36 brush to do this with. I love this brush. I love how small it is, but like it's still kind of fluffy at the same time. It makes it so good for like so many things, even shimmers. It just picks up shimmers so nicely, and it's great if you're going to kind of blend out the shimmer as well. So I think I'll be able to kind of make this into a bit of a holiday look here. I realize I'm not leaving a lot of room like right in the middle here, but I think it's gonna be okay still. So I think what I want to do for like the middle part of my halo here is I want to go into Luminari, which is this kind of light bronze shade. I think that could look kind of cool with this look. And I might layer one of the other lighter shades like right on top of that. Definitely gonna go ahead and spray this as well here. And this one is nice and opaque, and I think that I'll be able to blend this into the red on each side very nicely here. So I'm just gonna pop that right in the middle. And we'll see once I've built this up if this is light enough for my liking or if I should layer something on top of it. But I think I'm gonna be okay with this. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll see once I'm done putting this down. So I think this is looking pretty cool, but I do think I want to take just a little bit of brilliance here and just put a little stripe like going straight down in the middle of where I put down that gold. So I'm going to take one of my Rephr brushes. This is a P23. This is a prototype brush though, but actually if you guys are interested in getting some Rephr brushes, they are available now on their site, so I will have them linked down below. They have some pretty good deals going. I'll talk about them in an upcoming video. I don't want this video to be like all about the Rephr brushes, but if you guys have been like eyeing them and you've finally been wanting to get your hands on them, now would be a good time to go check out their site and check out their promotions because they have some really good deals going on right now. So just for like one last touch, I'm gonna go back into Nova, which was the matte, and I'm just gonna make sure that the blends on the outer and inner corner here are looking okay. I'm also just going to gently run this through my crease one last time. And then for my inner corner, I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this kind of duochrome shade. It's like a blue purple duochrome, but like a little bit lighter than what's usually in palettes. So I'm gonna take a bit of this, it's called Dawn. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in my inner corner. I don't like having like a super blown out inner corner when I'm doing halo eyes because I want the focus to be like the middle of my eye and not in my inner corner, but this is beautiful. I mean, that's a really, really nice inner corner shade. And I think this is where I want to leave it. I'm gonna pop something in my waterline. I'm thinking what's going to make this like the most festive. Should I do like green in my waterline yet again? I feel like I do that every time. I feel like orange is just going to make it more into like a sunset look than it needs to be. I could do blue, but I don't really feel like blue would make it very Christmassy. I'm just gonna go for green again. I'm just gonna use Teaspoon by Colourpop, and then I'm gonna put on one of these lashes if I can figure out how to. I'm gonna do some liner, mascara, and all that stuff. Choose a lipstick, and I'll be back and show you the final look. Crossing my fingers that I'll be able to put on those lashes. If not, you will see it right away. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so like 20 minutes later, this is where we're at. I think I like these lashes. I did have to trim them quite a bit though because they are very long, and I'm still not sure like how my positioning and stuff is. I think they look okay. Let me know. They feel okay. I mean, like I said, I don't wear lashes ever, so I don't really know how they're supposed to feel. Like I can feel that they're on my eyes obviously, and like they're poking me a little bit, but that's just because I suck at applying them. But I think they are really, really beautiful. The ones that I ended up going with were the, what were these called? The Plush lashes. And I think I like these. So that's gonna be the look all complete. As for the palette, oh, and for my lipstick, I'm using Mother by Kat Von D. As for the palette, I really like this palette. I mean, I've liked all of the palettes that I have from Alter Ego, so there's no surprise that I like this one as well. I think it's absolutely stunning. I would love to do more looks with this, but I think that next time I use this palette, maybe I'll do like a multi-palette bingo with all of my Alter Ego palettes. I think that could be fun because that would be like one look in one video and still like revisiting the palette. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just do like another look with this palette. I haven't really decided, but like I said, it's not going to end up being like a multiple look video with this palette, and this is also not a review, it's just a first impression. But I will say that I really, really like this palette, and I think that if you were to buy it, if you were to buy anything from Alter Ego, I think you would be really happy with it because they are a great brand. So that's gonna be it for today's video. If you want to see some of the other Alter Ego palettes that I've used, I'll pop a few up on the screen so you can go check those out as well. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.